Yo, welcome back to the Big Juicy Wrestling channel. I'm your host, Big Juicy, aka Nate. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the 5th anniversary of Dynamite, but before I do that, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you never miss another video. With that being said, let's get on to the review. So I actually went to the 5th anniversary episode of Dynamite. The show was absolutely incredible. The atmosphere was also incredible. And there was some great matches on the card. The first match that was on the card was Ricochet versus Will Ospreay for the International Championship.
Why you bald? Why you asking a dumb question like that? Why you bald? Why you ugly?
For me, this was the match of the night. Like, this match, was a 5-star classic. Like, those insane spots. You had the famous, Ricochet giving Ospreay the Hurricane Rana, and then Ospreay landing on his feet, which was awesome to see in person. And then Ricochet looked fantastic in this match. This match did end in a disqualification due to Konosuke Takeshita. And it's going to be Konosuke Takeshita versus Will Ospreay versus Ricochet at Wrestle Dream, which is going to be a fantastic match. Like, that match is going to be so good. But all in all, this match was absolutely fantastic. For me, this was the match of the night. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, this match was incredible. These two just have insane chemistry together. Insane, athletic ability. You know what I mean? Like, the things that these two did in the ring were absolutely insane. And the fact that I got to see that live was amazing. So 5 out of 5 for me. 5-star match. Absolutely incredible. Then after that match, there was TV time with Chris Jericho.
Hi, guys!
And this was fun. This was fun to see in person. Basically, Chris Jericho was talking about how he basically, put AEW on the map, which, he did. And then Mark Briscoe came out because Jericho wants to be the Nueve. I don't know. He wants to win. Basically, what I'm trying to say is he wants to win his 9th championship. His ninth world championship. And he challenged Mark Briscoe to a match at Wrestle Dream. They had a promo back and forth together, and that's going to be the match. It's going to be Mark Briscoe versus Chris Jericho at Wrestle Dream for the Ring of Honor World Championship. So I'm excited about that match. But this segment was really fun. I was really happy I got to see a Learning Tree segment live, which was really cool. And yeah, great segment all around. The second match on the card was Juice Robinson versus Hangman Adam Page. And this was a really good match, in my opinion. I thought this match really did deliver. I didn't have high expectations for this match. I was just really happy that Juice Robinson was on the card because I love Juice Robinson. But this match was fine. They did, at the beginning, they fought in the crowd a little bit, before the match, which is really cool. And then they got in the ring, and they had a really good match, in my opinion. Just a decent little match, nothing special, but it also wasn't, terrible. The big moment of this match came after the match when Jay White, the Switchblade, returned, which was really cool to see live as well. The pop that Jay White got when he returned was really cool, and I think that's going to be Hangman Adam Page's next feud is going to be him versus Jay White at Wrestle Dream. That's just my prediction there. But all in all, this match was fine. Nothing special, but the big moment came after when Jay White did return. The third match of the card was Serena Deeb versus Britt Baker. This match was just put on the card just to get Britt Baker a match in Pittsburgh, which, I'm not mad about because I love Britt Baker. But this match was okay. It wasn't anything crazy, but also wasn't super duper terrible. Definitely one of the weaker matches on the card, but it still wasn't bad. It was not bad in my opinion. But again, this was just to get Britt on the card, which again, I'm not mad about. But all in all, this match wasn't terrible, like I said. And Mariah May was sitting at ringside, which was pretty cool. Maybe they're setting up a little Mariah May Britt Baker match. That would be amazing. I don't think it's going to be at Wrestle Dream. I do still think that it's going to be Willow Nightingale versus Mariah May at Wrestle Dream, but maybe down the line, Britt Baker gets involved or something, and then it's going to be Mariah versus Britt, which would be amazing because Britt has not had a world championship match in a very, very long time. But All in all, like, this match was okay, but I was just happy to see Britt on the card, and it was sweet to see Britt live again in Pittsburgh. The fourth match on the card was Private Party, Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy versus the Iron Savages, and I totally forget their two names. But this match was just basically a squash match. I love the Iron Savages, by the way. I, honest to God, forget their names. I think one of them's name is Boulder. I forget the other one's name, though. I think Boulder's the bigger guy with the ginger beard. But I love them. They're great characters. But this match was literally just a squash match. This match was literally just here to set up the Young Bucks versus Private Party, which is probably going to be happening at WrestleDream, which would be a fine match. I don't think Private Party is going to beat the Young Bucks, but I do think that it's going to be a good match. This match, this match was literally just a squash match. I think it lasted for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And then after the match, Jack Perry started attacking Private Party. Then Katsuyori Shibata came out because they're fighting at WrestleDream. But all in all, this was definitely the weakest match of the card. This was the worst match of the night because it was a squash match. I was happy to see the Iron Savages on the card because, again, I love them and I wish I could remember their names right now. But again, this is just a squash match and to set up matches at WrestleDream. So, pretty good. And there was also 2 matches announced, in this little segment, and there's also going to be a match on Friday on Rampage, but all in all, this was just a squash match. And after that match, there was a little segment between Prince Nana and MVP, and this was also the AEW debut of Shelton Benjamin, which was really cool to see in person. I mean, I know it was backstage still, so it was on the Titantron, but it was cool to see that pop. I popped super hard for Shelton Benjamin because I absolutely love Shelton Benjamin. I think he's one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time. And I'm super happy to see what him and MVP have in store for AEW. And the main event of the 5th anniversary episode of Dynamite was Bryan Danielson versus Kazuchika Okada for the AEW Championship and for the Continental Championship only for 20 minutes.
Got to go.
All right. Good to see you.
It's so hot.
You okay?
I'm okay.
This match was a technical masterpiece. This match was absolutely fantastic. I know a lot of people do think that the first 20 minutes of this match was kind of boring. But me personally, I do love matches like that. I do like matches that have a build up to the end of the match. And that's kind of like Kazuchika Okada's wrestling style, which that's why I really like Kazuchika Okada. But this match was fantastic. These are 2 of my favorite wrestlers in the entire world right now. I think they're 2 of the best wrestlers of all time, in my opinion. In this match, this match was just a technical masterpiece. These 2 had amazing chemistry in the ring together. Bryan Danielson did win this match by a roll-up, which, it's fine. It's a roll-up. I bet these 2 will wrestle again before Bryan Danielson initially, whoa. let me back up real quick. Before Bryan Danielson retires, I bet these 2 will have a matchup. And this was really cool also because I do think this would be the last time I see Bryan Danielson live in an event because I bet I'm not going to another AEW event before he retires. So that was really cool to see Bryan Danielson. It was really cool to see Kazuchika Okada as well in person because it's very rare to see Kazuchika Okada in person because, he was in Japan for his entire career. So seeing a Japanese legend like Kazuchika Okada in person was really cool as well. But all in all, this match was fantastic. And then at the end of the match, the Blackpool Combat Club came out to attack Bryan Danielson. And then Wheeler Yuta came out with a hammer and kind of shoot off the Blackpool Combat Club. And then on Title Tuesday, there's going to be a tag team match between Bryan Danielson and Wheeler Yuta versus Claudio Castagnoli and Pac, which I think is going to be a fantastic match. But all in all, this match was fantastic. The segment between Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson were fantastic because that's one of the best feuds in AEW right now. But all in all, the end of this show was absolutely amazing. All in all, I had a fantastic experience at the 5th anniversary episode. I think Will Ospreay versus Ricochet is one of the best matches of the year. It's definitely one of the best matches I've seen live. And I'm super excited to see Kenosis, Takeshita, Ospreay, and Ricochet at Wrestle Dream. I think that match is going to be one of the best matches of the year as well. And I was super happy that I got to see Bryan Danielson and Kazuchika Okada in person because they're two of my favorite wrestlers in the entire world right now. And all in all, this show was fantastic. They had some debuts, some returns. Like it was a really good show. And as I'm talking about this show, real quick before I end the video, let me show you a quick montage of the 5th anniversary episode of Dynamite.
Why you bold? Cutter.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please tune in tomorrow where I'm going to be doing my Bad Blood predictions video. Please tune in on Sunday where I'm going to be doing my Bad Blood review video. Please tune in on Tuesday where I'm going to be going over 20 through 11 of my top 50 favorite matches. And please tune in on Wednesday where I'm going to be doing my WrestleMania 11 review. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next video.